Welcome back, eSIM Studios. I have a deal for you. So, if you're in the market for a new iPhone 16, 16 Plus, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max, I have a deal that's rarely found now in the carrier world. So, do you remember those deals? AT&T, man, they promoted these a lot. AT&T, all of them did. Verizon, T-Mobile, where they try to lure you away from your current provider, right? And how do they do that? Well, they got a multitude of ways, but do you remember the specific one where they would offer you, the consumer, to try and lure you away? They would say, "Hey, we want your business so bad, we're willing to pay off your current deal." So, meaning the devices that you have financed with T-Mobile or AT&T. Remember how they would offer those? We'll even pay off your phones, pay off to get out of your deal. Well, those I haven't seen. When I found this deal, I was like, does anybody else offer that? So I went around to a bunch of different websites. Nobody, big name carriers or smaller MVNOs are offering this deal. So there is one company that is offering to pay off your current deal to get you over with them, and their prices are really good. This is Spectrum Mobile. So if you're not familiar with Spectrum Mobile, it is an MVNO, meaning it's a smaller carrier, but it runs off of the big boy towers. So Spectrum Mobile runs on Verizon wireless towers and Verizon service. Pretty strong network, actually very strong network. And I've actually tried, and I'll actually give you a little tip on how to try Verizon service for free, right? Because if you're like me and you live in a dead spot, you want to try the carrier before you make the switch. I got a tip for you, and I'll let you know how to do that shortly. But I wanted to pull up the deal that Spectrum Mobile is offering. Now, they not only offer iPhones, brand new iPhones, they offer Google Pixels, Samsung Galaxy devices. I think they have it all, basically. So here's this deal I'm talking about. Let me pull this up for everybody so we can check this out real quick. Spectrum Mobile. So, and I'll put links in the description down below for everybody. So here is the deal. So how to qualify for Spectrum Mobile to pay off your current deal to get you over with them. It's 3 easy steps. It's actually very quite easy. Now, you need to add at least 3 Spectrum Mobile lines. When you go to Spectrum Mobile, you add 3 lines, and you can add one individually. Each line you can add a different phone, a different on one line. On line A, you can have a 16 Pro Max with unlimited data, right? And then on the second line, you could have a 16 Pro with unlimited data, and the bonus, get a new iPhone every year. It's just a small monthly fee involved with that, where you can literally upgrade every year and you don't have to wait 2 or 3 years to upgrade. They have that as well. And then on line C, you could have the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, and then just do it. Maybe that person works from home and they don't use a lot of data outside the house. Well, you can add that line on a pay as you go, right? Pay data as you go. It's very cheap, very easy, just $20 a month. But you're gonna need to add at least 3 lines. I mean, you can add them, as I mentioned, all individually into your cart, and at the end you can pay. You can go make your transaction. Now, you need to add at least 3 lines. I know I've said that 3 times, but there's a maximum of 5. So it will only qualify if you add 3 to 5 lines, which should basically incorporate, I'm assuming, 99%. Well, not 99, because a lot of people have 1 or 2 lines, but it should incorporate a large percentage of the country. Families, right? Now, or it could be you and your wife and a work phone, or always need a second phone, businesses, whatever. So add at least 3 lines. Bring your phone or shop for a new phone. So you don't have to buy a brand new phone. You could, if you have a Pixel through T-Mobile, you can bring that over, right? And Spectrum will pay for it. So add at least 3 lines, bring your phone or buy a new phone from Spectrum, and transfer at least one number. Transfer at least one number. Provide a copy of your latest bill, and Spectrum will pay off your phone balance. Up to 5 lines, up to $2,500 in your bill. Now I'm going to say, well, $2,500, that's a big bill. Well, if you buy a Pixel 9 Pro XL from T-Mobile and you put it on a payment plan where you're paying it off over 24 months, whatever the remaining balance is. So let's say you have the phone brand new is $1,200. So let's say you've made a couple payments. So let's say you owe $1,000 left on that phone. So Spectrum will give you up to $2,500 towards the payoff of those devices, up to $2,500 towards the payoff of those devices to come over to Spectrum Mobile. Now, there is some fine print like every single promotion that is on these carriers, but that's the gist of it. 3 easy steps. Now, look at this. Here are the plans. So here's an iPhone 16 Pro. They do have them in stock. Natural titanium, 128 gig. Choose your plan. Plan A, buy the gig, $20 a month. Unlimited, $30 a month. Or Unlimited Plus, it's $40 a month, and you can upgrade whenever you want. Now, the fine print with that is that you got to make at least 2 payments, and no more than 2 phone upgrades in a calendar year, I believe. You can get a brand new number if you want that annoying ex-boyfriend or girlfriend to stop calling your phone. Get a new number, or you can transfer your number from T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, Cricket, whoever. And that's all you do. So after you choose a phone, it'll ask you to choose your plan. You want a new number, you want to keep your number. And then down here is where you sign up for pay off your balance. So how many lines would you like to add total? Minimum of 3. You can choose 3, minimum of 3, and then it goes up to how many existing numbers would you like to transfer? A minimum of 1. And away you go. And then you can also do, now this is a pretty good deal. Would you like to add protection for this device? So this is for repair, replacement, theft, lost, all the above. $5 a month. That's pretty cheap considering some other plans I've seen out there. $5, pretty cheap. I think Samsung Care is $8 up to $13 depending on how expensive your device is. Foldables I think are $13. S23 Ultra I think is around $11, $12, $13. And then who is this device for? Me. Put a name, and then there you go. $47 a month. Now that includes it's individualized. It'll change depending on what device you pick or what plan you pick, but the iPhone 16 Pro, 128 gig natural titanium with the pay by gigabyte plan, which is good if you don't leave the home, you work from home, or you simply use Wi-Fi at home and you use Wi-Fi at the office. You're not using that much data. Pretty freaking good deal. So you're paying the $20 a month and the iPhone combined for only $47 a month. That is a good deal. That's a really, really good deal. At T-Mobile, at T-Mobile, the device alone is $47 per month, not even including the data, the plan that it's on. So with Spectrum Mobile, you can save really good deals, and they will get you out of that deal you wish you never have upgraded a few months ago. Like, damn it, why did I get that phone? Now I'm stuck with it for the next 3 years. No, come over to Spectrum. They'll pay it off, and actually it appears you'll be paying a lot less money per month to use that phone with Spectrum, or screw it, just get a new phone, get a new iPhone. It's pretty freaking cheap. And then all you do is just simply add it to cart. Whoops. Yes, of course I want to add insurance. Well, I added the $5, so it makes it $52. But if you don't do, and let's see, I want a new number. So $52 a month for your phone, for insurance, and for that plan. That's a good freaking deal. That is a good deal. All you do, add it to your cart. Away you go. just like that. So I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention, just to make sure. And of course, they need to check. It's like every other. Trust me, my credit is far from perfect, and they let me run right through it. So don't get hesitant about that. And that's normal. No matter where you get service from, you got to run. They got to run your credit. So coverage map. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Coverage map. Look at that. It includes a majority of the country. So down here, 5G. Let's see. What is it? 5G. 5G is in the light blue, and 4G is in the dark blue. Now, the dark blue, the light blue will supersede the dark blue. In most major cities, you're getting 5G coverage. All the major cities. Look at this: Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Houston, New Orleans, Jacksonville down here, Phoenix, LA, San Diego, San Jose, Salt Lake City, Indy, Cincinnati, Kansas City. All the major cities are going to have 5G, so that should not be a problem. And even if you live in the country or you live in the sticks out in the woods, you're still going to get that's one good thing about Verizon service. Very, very strong 4G. I know a lot of people, look, we've been on 5G for a while, but if you remember, back in the day when 4G is all we had, Verizon had, I think, the strongest 4G network out of any of the carriers. And I know they've continually built upon that 4G network while the infrastructure for 5G gets built out. And they're continually building it out. So even if you live out in the middle of nowhere, you're still going to get strong 4G LTE coverage. In fact, it's so good that I think I was getting over or close to 100 megabits per second on the download when I was testing the Verizon service app. Oh, that's right, Verizon service. If you want to test it, I'm going to put a link in the description of where you can try. So you want to try the service before you pay for it, right? No harm, no foul with that. Spectrum Mobile does run on Verizon network. Now, you want to try it out before you get it. Now, this will be... the Spectrum runs on Verizon towers and service. You can try Verizon service for free for, I believe it's 30 days. It's either 2 weeks or 30 days. You download an eSIM, you install an eSIM, and you get unlimited call, text, data. They give you a phone number, but it gives you a chance to do speed tests, to make test calls, to send text messages, test the network out. That's what it's all about. I'm going to put a link in the description where you can test Verizon service for free, 100% free. It's the very best way to see if this network is right for you. I want to thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I'm also going to put a link for this for their website down in the link below. In the description below, so you can look over all this for yourself. But just wanted to let everybody know of a really good deal. And again, you don't ever see this in the mobile industry where companies will pay off your current bill to go switch to them. So I believe if you've been thinking about switching, getting away from your carrier, if you haven't been that satisfied with the service, you haven't been satisfied with your bill, it continually gets higher and higher and higher, screw that. Go with Spectrum Mobile. They'll pay off your bill, and I believe you'll be happy that you made the switch because the coverage looks great, and best of all, it's inexpensive. And they got all the good phones, right? There's some smaller carriers you jump on, $15 a month, and you're like, wow, I'm not paying much at all for my service. Then you go on your website, time for a new phone, and you're like, where are their phones at? And you see like an old Moto phone that's like 2 years old, and you're like, where are the iPhones at? Where are the Pixels? They don't have any Samsung? It's one of those things. So you'll be happy with Spectrum. They're really putting a bigger emphasis on building out the mobile side, and I believe you'll be happy. If you got any questions, give me a holler. Hit me up in the comments. Remember, everything you need will be in the description below, links and everything. So I got y'all. eSIM Studios, please take care. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments. Peace.